What is up, YouTube? A poor man's guide to Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, coming at you with something a little bit different, a Toon deck. So, I was playing against this deck online, just kind of being bored, and I was like, oh, I should do a deck profile. This isn't the exact deck I played against, obviously. This is a little bit better, in my opinion. He was running, like, Toon Mask and a bunch of stuff. And it's like there's no reason to play Toon Mask. Really, it's not that good of a card. I like the briefcase better. So yeah. Started off, we've got two Toon Dark Magician Girl, and basically the point of this deck is all these monsters can attack your opponent directly, and then when they inflict battle damage to your opponent, they do certain effects like making you draw a card or discard your opponent's card, something like that. So two Toon Dark Magician Girl. I kind of just threw this in because it's an easy monster to make, because you can tribute. It's kind of like a ritual. You can special summon it by tributing monsters from your hand. So it's two easy level 6s, and the reason I wanted this card in it is because it's a Toon deck, and it's like the best, my favorite Toon personally. And then you can make Beatrice and then go into Pilgrim after that. So you can change that up. That's personal preference for me. You can definitely take that, make it an Upstart and a Dark Hole or something like that, another Twin Twister, whatever you want to do. Next, 3 Toon Cyber Dragon. This helps you with Panzer Dragon to make Infinity really, really quick and really easy. So that's what that's there for. And then 3 Toon Gemini Elf. Basically, what this does is when it attacks your opponent directly and like spell damage, you could draw a card. Or sorry, no, it's the wrong one. You discard a card from your opponent's hand. This is good removal card. It's annoying, certainly, to play against. 1900, not bad. Level 4 for your rank 4 plays. All other fun stuff. One card guard. This basically protects your Toon Kingdom. You can put a guard counter on it, and then when it would be destroyed, you can destroy the guard counter instead to keep the monster alive, or keep the spell alive. Sorry. So very, very good card in terms of protecting your fields. 3 Mass Sorcerer. This is the one that lets you draw. Yeah, so this is another 900. It's not the greatest, but draw power is very important. So it's another level 4, so you can go into rank 4 plays and all other fun stuff. 2 Summoner Monk to get out the card guard. You really don't want to see this in your opening hand that often. You kind of want to Summoner Monk into it, and then go into like a rank 4 play or something like that. So this is good for rank 4 plays, obviously, and get it in your card guard, and get out more Toon stuff, but you can't attack with them. So, it's kind of eh. But you can definitely go into rank 4 and stuff like that. 3 Instant Fusion, because we run 3 targets actually, 2 Panzer Dragon and 1 Norden. So 3 of those. And this is kind of a card I like to play. If you control a Toon monster, it's called Shadow Toon. It's basically like a just Ring of Destruction, but just to your opponent. It doesn't hurt you. So you destroy a monster, or you don't destroy a monster. You target a monster, inflict damage equal to its attack, and do it to your opponent. So that's a really good card. Playing Monarchs, DG28 right there, something like that. 1 Raigeki for just removal. Don't have to play this card again. Obviously, it can be a second Twin Twister or whatever. But I like Raigeki, and I always have, and it's almost always going to be in my main deck. 2 Mimikatz. This card is great for recycling stuff. You can special summon monsters, and then you can use spell and traps. It's really, really, really good. And then you can also, yeah. So good recycling. It's kind of an expensive card. It's like $15, something like that. So I don't know. You don't have to run this card, definitely, but I like it for recycling and using your opponent's stuff also. So that is also fun. 3 Toon Table Contents, like best searcher card in the deck. Searches out anything that is a Toon, so it is very helpful. 1 Twin Twister for like floodgate removal, which really aren't too many floodgates against Toons except like vanities and stuff like that. But yeah. 2 Comic Hand, you can run up to 3. Basically what you do is take control of an opponent's monster and treat it as a Toon, and if your opponent controls no Toons, you can attack your opponent directly. So it's just crazy good. Basically, you'll take control of a monarch. It lets you have access to your extra deck, It lets this become a Toon. It does a whole bunch of damage against Monarchs. And BA, you can take their Dantes. It's just a bunch of crazy stuff and go into Beatrice. So, yeah. 3 Toon Kingdom. Toon Kingdom is like Toon Worlds. When it's activated, you banish 3 cards from top of your deck, face down. And this card becomes Toon World. Whenever a monster you control would be destroyed, you can mill 1 card from the top of your deck face down to keep it alive. So that is very cool. 3 Toon Briefcase is like Ignister's effect. Lets you, when your opponent special summons a monster, you spin it back to the deck. So it's always a very good card. This is like a super rare. It's pretty good. 1 Bottomless because we play Rafflesia. 3 Sandstorm, or not Sandstorm, Quake. This is Quake Mirror Force. I always get that wrong, but because of the stupid name up there. But it is Quake Mirror Force. This is good against pretty much every deck except Monarchs. But if you do it against like BA, oh my gosh, and they have like a full field, they literally can't play unless they've got like Dark Hole or something like that. But other than that, it shuts them down pretty good. Same with Cosmo. If they got a full field, they really can't get out of it that easily. 1 Vanities just as a floodgate, and 1 Macros. So basically, what you want to do is flip up Vanities and then flip up Macro Cosmos, and it's like GG from there pretty much, because nothing can get sent to the graveyard unless you go to Macro Cosmos. But so this doesn't get destroyed. Only when stuff is sent to from your field to the graveyard. So it's like this isn't going away, so you can't special summon. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished, so it's pretty tough to get around unless, of course, you're playing Monarchs. Still, it hurts Monarchs a little bit also. And then 1 Solemn Warning. Onto the extra deck. 1 Pilgrim for the Beatrice. 2 Panzer Dragon and 1 Norden for instant fusion stuff. 2 Infinity and 2 Nova for, Infinity, obviously. And 1 Utopia the Lightning. I run it in here as well as the Utopia, but you can also make it with just 2 of these and a Panzer Dragon, or 2 Panzer Dragons and a Cyber Dragon, Toon Cyber Dragon. So it's 3 level 5 Lat monsters. So it's also a pretty big monster. 1 Utopia, you can make it with rank 4s, all other fun stuff, or level 4, sorry, and then go into Utopia Lightning. 1 Giant Hand, because there's not that much stuff that negates monster effects. There's a lot of stuff that negates summons, but not stuff that negates monster effects. It used to be a really dominant card, but it's kind of gone down, as has Effect Vela being played in the main deck and stuff like that. 1 Castel, get rid of annoying stuff. 1 Dweller for BA and Monarchs, and 1 Rafflesia for just playing defensive. So it's not really a side deck, obviously. I just threw a couple of Twin Switchers in here because, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of stuff you can side against Toons. Like, you can definitely side, like, Swift Scarecrow or stuff like that. But other than that, not a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, thank you for watching. A little bit different type of deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like. Comment what you thought of the deck. What changes would you make? What deck I should do next? I definitely do requests. Ideas actually help me a whole lot. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I also do discussions, all other type of stuff. I do pack openings every once in a while once new stuff comes out. Yeah, so thank you for watching.